Profiles. I'm your host, Tony Prince. Hey guys, hey, this is Coach Mac right here. Me and Coach Mac, we decided to do this morning podcast real quick. We in the gym. Yeah. So we want to talk about boxing. Last night, ESPN had a card. Keyshawn Davis was on there. Xander was on there.
That's your guy.
Yeah, well, I love Xander, man. I like what he do, man. I like what he do. There was some other guys on there. Abdullah Mason.
Man, I didn't even see him.
You didn't see Abdullah?
I totally missed it, man.
Missed that one?
Yeah. I heard some people talking about him. I was like, I didn't realize he fought last night.
Yeah, he fought.
I missed that train.
I mean, Abdullah Mason's Abdullah Mason. I mean, he looked pretty good in what he did. He looked pretty good.
What was the result? Did he
won.
Knockout or decision? What happened?
I was, in all honesty, I missed some of it because I was actually doing the drill with the kids. Okay. So I missed some of it. But I was over there, I was peeking. I was just watching, we over here at the gym. We were watching here at the gym. I was peeking, man. I was like,
What was I doing?
You was actually standing over here, but you was talking to people too. So I think that's what distracted you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So you know how it is when they start asking all these questions about these fighters and stuff like that. And man, it was crazy, man. It was crazy. But Coach, give me your opinion of let's before we jump. Let's jump on Keyshawn Davis, right? Let me hear your opinion of Keyshawn Davis, man. What you think about him?
Okay, well, I was listening to one of those YouTube podcasts earlier, and a female boxing analyst, and she was talking about how she would have liked to seen Keyshawn. She called the fight accurate. Mm-hmm. How he, how it was. He wasn't really using his jab the first 2 rounds, and how Bo Mack told him to go after him. On the third, how Keyshawn said he didn't have nothing, and Bo Mack told him to sit down on his punches, and he wound up getting him out of there shortly thereafter. I appreciated what Keyshawn was doing because I know Keyshawn's nasty, very much like Bud. And we was watching it. I told you, I knew what he was doing for the whole time. So, like I said, I very much appreciated it.
Yeah.
You was kind of like her while we was watching it. You would have liked to seen him.
Yeah. Well, I was calling it right from the beginning. I told him, I said he needed to use his jab.
Yes.
And he wasn't using his jab. And okay, so the 2 punches that worked for him to get Branchek out of there, when he started doing it, he started using his jab later in the later rounds, and that back hook, that number 4, it was there all night, and he was not using it at first. And I was like, why don't he throw the hook as soon as dude is come darting in? That back hook was right there.
Hey, he was on the hunt. He was hunting him down.
And
he's a nasty guy. And he knew he was so much stronger. He was bigger, and he was just mean. He's nasty as a rattlesnake, man.
Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. Okay, I like Keyshawn Davis. Okay, I like what he does in the ring, but I'm not lately. His last couple fights, I ain't been impressed with him.
How could you not be?
I ain't been impressed with him.
Lemos out of there in the second round.
Man.
The referee, listen.
I ain't been impressed with him.
The referee had to dive and save that third knocked him down 3 times in the second round.
Yeah, but I know.
Excuse my phone. I'm sorry.
Yeah. But I'm not impressed with him. You know why I'm not impressed with him? Because I know that he could do more. I know that he's got a great ability, but he's not really displaying it. He sometimes let his emotions get the better of him.
Yeah.
Okay? And you can't do that in this professional game, especially at that level that he's at right now as a world champion. You can't do that. Okay, like the banana thing, right? Man, you know what I would have said to somebody if somebody had dropped off some bananas and watermelon at my door? Thank you. And I'd have been at the press conference. I'd have been eating that banana. Man, excuse my French, but I'd have been eating that banana, and I'd have been sucking on that watermelon. And I'd be like, hey, you should have dropped off some chicken too, because you know what? Y'all don't understand. Bananas, watermelon, chicken. I'm trying to tell y'all better get up on it. Y'all may talk crazy, but bruh, that is some good stuff.
That's all that's
y'all think I'm kidding,
but
they think I'm joking.
Look, that didn't bother him because he said that he wound up thinking it was T.O. anyway. He was actually apologetic about it, and that was like null and void by the time the fight came around. But he's actually a really exciting fighter. He, like I said, when the opponent comes to where he's able to display his boxing ability. Lemos was a slugger. He didn't need to display his boxing ability. He wound up knocking him out in the second round. This guy, you seen that he was really. How many times did he go down before the knockout? He was real frail, you know what I mean?
4 or 5 times?
He was weak at the knees. He was getting thrown around. He was like undersized. You know what I mean? He was herky-jerky, doing a pendulum step. Wasn't really much of a pendulum step. That was because he was so, intimidated and, like I said, frail, weak at the knees. He was really like scared, for lack of a better word.
Yeah.
When they match him up with a guy who's a better boxer, kind of like, willing to stay in the pocket, a bigger guy, more Keyshawn size, probably, I would say welterweight coming down, walking a guy 145, 140, 150, cutting weight down to 135, like I said, a bigger guy who's willing to stay in the pocket, jab, who off the top, maybe a guy like Navarrete, you know what I mean? A guy who's willing to, stand in there and box a little more. Keyshawn will be able to display his boxing ability a little more, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, these last two opponents ain't got nothing for him,
Yeah. See, and that's my whole thing with him is it's like this, man. I don't know. Maybe it's from the era that I'm from. Because, when somebody is in this game today, I expect to see a lot more because of the era that I come from. I seen the Sugar Ray Leonards, the Marvin Haglers, the Roberto Durans. I seen all the great ones, right? And and you see these fighters. Now I know I shouldn't compare them to those fighters, totally different eras, but totally different fighters. But I understand boxing to the fullest extent of whether it's slugging, whether it's on the toes and the movement, and no matter what they do, and I fully understand it, and I see the openings, and I don't see that these guys have the eyes to find the openings like the old school fighters has. You know what I'm saying? But also too, there's not a lot of great teachers out there anymore that actually teach that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, Keyshawn. Okay, last night after Bo Mack told him, "Hey man, you need to box." When he started boxing, he became more and more effective. But I wasn't impressed at first. I was like, what's Cat doing? I mean, you always start off with the jab.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Then we got to take in consideration this was his guy's he only got 12 fights. You know what I mean? So we can't expect him to be
wait, I know.
A world beater.
No, I know, but he got 12 fights, right? Check it out now. Now check this out, right? He got 12 fights, but he's got an extensive amateur background.
Yeah, that's
just like Braychek, whatever his name is. He has Barachek. Just like Barachek has an extensive amateur background. And one of the things that they teach you in any Olympic style boxing is to use the jab. That's the most important punch in boxing. So fighters that are not using the jab, I question it. I'll be like, and I said this earlier. You could tell a lot about a fighter by what he's doing in the ring, and you also could tell a lot about a fighter and the fighter's coach by what they're doing inside of the ring. Okay, and one of the things is that jab, baby. That jab, when he started using it, he became a lot more effective. Then he started digging down to the body, he got him out of there. Hit him with those 3 body shots, and I was like, ooh, liver, spleen, and he hit him in the short rib. Yeah. And I knew he wasn't gonna get up from that. I was like, "Oh no, that fight's over."
The liver shot, is gonna get anyway.
The liver shot is gonna get him anyway, and then hit him in the spleen, then hit him over in the short rib. I was like, "Oh, he ain't getting up."
No, he got him here and then got him.
I was like, dude, man. I was like, wow, dude, crazy, man. It was crazy. No, I'm sorry, it wasn't the spleen. I'm sorry, it was the shoulder. He did hit him in the shoulder shot. Hit him in the shoulder shot. Then he hit him over in the liver. Then he hit him. I was like, whatever. But he got him out of there. I just wasn't. I don't know, man. I guess I got to see more. I expect more, Like
it's only the dudes.
I know. Like the fight, okay.
He ain't gonna be no world beater just yet.
No, not yet. Just like the fight we saw, was it last week when we seen with
if you expect more, you should expect more from Xander Zayas.
I'm expecting more for him too.
This guy,
because
he signed the top rank.
Come on, man.
16.
Yeah, come on, man.
He almost got double the amount of fights. He got 20 fights.
Yeah.
This dude had the same record Sans one knockout. Yeah, he should have got this guy out of there. I'm not too impressed with Xander Zayas. He's been matched up with a lot
Boxing
of
Boy,
guys.
what's up, Boxing Boy? How you doing, man? I just see you right now there, Boxing Boy. It's all good, bro.
He's just moving along way too slow.
Yeah.
He's just.
Well,
I don't know, man. He just.
I like Xander. He fought a little cautious last night. You know, he fought a little cautious. I thought he did. You know, his combinations wasn't there. He started putting them together towards the end, though.
I don't know. He really don't.
Well, you know, when you move up in competition, sometimes things become more difficult.
He's not keep moving up. Man.
Yeah.
Like he just.
You think he's staying stagnant?
Man been signed since he was 16. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
He got 20 fights already. And you look at what's his name? He got 12 fights, and
He's already
he's fighting silver medalists. From the Ukraine. This cat's, I forget how old Xander Zayas is.
He's still pretty young, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still pretty young.
Yeah,
he's still pretty
20,
young.
22.
Yeah, something like he's still pretty young, though. I mean, but for him to start at that age and to still be undefeated is a really good thing. But
And they don't really. I mean, he's overhyped. They really don't believe in him, and I don't think he's as talented as they're leading you to believe.
right.
You know what I mean?
Okay. All right. Okay. Now, what you thought about Abdullah Mason?
I didn't see his fight. Right?
No, that's right. You didn't see his fight. I mean, I saw bits and pieces of it. I love Abdullah Mason. I love what he does. The man, he can get busy.
I like it. I like him as a fighter.
Yeah,
He
is technically sound fighter all the way around. Offense, defense. The one thing I don't see from him that I like to see more of Abdullah Mason is the movement of his head. That's what I like to see from Abdullah Mason. If he can get in there and start moving his head and
Why was he getting hit a lot?
well, he leaves his head on the line. He don't get hit too much because most fighters today, they like to use that pull. But
I know the fight before he got knocked down.
yeah, he got knocked down. Yeah,
that
twice
was a good
before.
fight,
That was a great fight for
Yeah,
him.
that was a hell of a fight.
He experienced a little bit of controversy right there, a little adversity and stuff like that. He got up and came back and won, but it was due to him leaving his head on the line.
Yeah.
So whenever your fighter leaves his head on the line, you guys should be knocking their brains out. They got their head on the line. They leave their head on the line. Shoot the middle. I'll guarantee you. You shoot the middle, aim for the bridge of the nose, come up underneath, okay? Put the jab in their face, come up underneath and hit that chin. Guarantee you start cracking them, all right? I'm telling you, because all these guys that keeping their head on the line, they're begging for it. They're begging for you to crack them, okay? They got to move their head. It's part of boxing, okay? They leave it there, knock them out. Knock them out. Do what you got to do because it doesn't make no sense, man. It don't make sense. For anybody, you could have the greatest talent in the world and all of a sudden you leave your head right there on the line, all of a sudden crack. Now you down. All it takes is one punch, yo. And the question is, how much do you love yourself not to get hurt? That's the question I have for you guys, okay? By not moving your head, okay? Those mistakes get you knocked out. I mean, it is what it is, Now the question is Keyshawn Davis the next one after Gervonta Davis retires? Is he the next big thing? That's the question. People are saying that he might be the next big thing because Gervonta's talking about retiring.
Yeah, why do you think Gervonta Davis is retired?
Yeah, I don't know. You know what? I'll be honest with
that
you.
ain't no coincidence.
Look. No, I'll be honest with
You don't want that smoke?
Nah, I don't know. I'll be honest with you. From what I've seen from Gervonta
The
Davis,
writing's on the wall.
I don't think Keyshawn beat Gervonta right now. I don't think he would. Maybe in a couple more fights. Maybe.
Come on, man.
I don't think he would. Keyshawn has good skills, right? He's got good skills. But you know the fight that I want to see Keyshawn fight? I want to see Keyshawn fight Teofimo Lopez.
Yeah.
That I want, and in all honesty, I think Teofimo will probably beat him.
Do you hear anybody talking? Well,
There ain't nobody talking about that fight.
Well, because they in different weight classes.
Yeah, they're in different weight classes, but
like
but
I said, looking
like
down
I said,
the line.
I think.
Do you hear anybody
I think-
saying Keyshawn's name?
No,
You
not right
heard him
now.
on the stage.
Not right now. Not right now.
You seen him covering his face while he was talking. You didn't want what he was saying to be seen. If he really wanted that smoke, he would come in to cover his face.
Well, and the only way for you to be great is to go after the smoke. That's just the way it is. You can't.
Don't nobody want no problems with that dude.
Yeah. But see, here's the thing, though, right? It's not about problems. It's about how good are your skills. That's the issue. It ain't about the problems. If you lose, you lose. Okay? But the bottom line to it is, number one, think about it. It's a payday. Okay? Tia already lost a couple times, right? You know what I'm saying?
It's about, listen, these dudes understand. This is a social media world, and everybody is taking opportunity. You got what's his name sending silly gift baskets and trolling and stuff. This is a day and age of troll. He had a trolling opportunity, but what did he do? He covered up his face.
Yeah, he did say that. He did that. He did do that. Yeah.
So he don't want that smoke. You got Gervonta Davis getting out of boxing, talking about his daughter, and he wants to be a soft dude. You know what I'm saying? Because he anticipating the future. He know he gonna have to fight that dude.
Well, eventually, yeah. And
not eventually.
Yeah.
Coming up real soon. This man just won a title.
Well, guess what?
He understands.
But guess what, though?
That he next in line.
Guess what? Guess what? That's the game he got into.
Yeah.
That's the game he got into.
Well, how much?
You know
how
what
much
I'm
Gervonta Davis weigh?
What is he? 135? Maybe max 140?
Okay, he weighed 135, right?
135, 140?
What title? No, 135.
135. Okay.
135.
All right. Yeah.
So,
But he's fought at 140 though before, right?
He's a champ at what?
135.
Okay.
135.
So what title did Keyshawn Davis just win last night?
135.
Okay. There it is.
There it is. They need to fight.
No. They're going to fight.
They got. Yeah, I want to see that.
Davis stays in.
I want to see.
But what did Gervonta Davis say? Just this
He said he's gonna retire.
I'm leaving boxing.
That's what he said.
Because I want to be
Basically, after
on some soft stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
but check
that's
it out.
He know he running from the smoke.
Check it out.
It's a wrap.
Now
he don't want that.
Listen, he might pull a Mayweather, go into retirement, right? He go into retirement, and then they tell him, hey, we give you X amount of dollars to come out of retirement and fight Keyshawn.
Stop. It's too
You know
early
what I'm saying?
That man is in the prime.
I'll agree with you, bro. I'll agree with you. I think it's too early. I think it's too early for him to pull out. But guess what, though? It's Davis's career. Maybe he wants to go out undefeated. I don't know. But all I can say is this: I don't know what he's trying to do. But I want to see some good fucking fights. That's what I want to see. Excuse my French, y'all. I want to see some good fights. I want to see the best go up against the best.
Man.
That's the way I see it, bro.
Running scared.
You say he running scared.
Who does that in the prime? In the prime of their what you call it?
I love it, bro. I love it, man. You know, boxing, man, is it's it's a surprising sport, man. I mean, 1 minute everything is cool. We just seen a great fight between Benavidez and Morrell. That was still a great fight, no matter how you slice it. It was still a great fight.
At least Canelo ain't retiring and out of boxing.
Yeah,
because he's gonna fight Benavidez.
Yeah,
saying I ain't fighting that.
Now check this out. Next week, we got a big one coming up. We got Bivol and Beterbiev. Who you got?
I really don't care.
You don't care anymore?
I never cared. I don't even want to see that second fight.
You don't want to see it? Why?
Because the first fight was good enough for me.
The first one was good?
I didn't say it was good. It was good enough for me.
Oh, it was just good enough for me.
The result was good enough.
I didn't
really care about the first fight. It was kind of boring to me.
That was boring?
Yeah.
Wow. I actually thought that Bivol actually won the fight. And, and I was just shocked. But let me correct that.
Styles, I like
correct that.
Beterbiev. I think he's a knocker, but their styles together, it was kind of like a whack fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, he said it was whack. Oh man, he said it was whack. If y'all don't know what that is, y'all better go back to the old school. It was garbage.
It was a whack fight.
He said it was garbage. Wow.
One dude couldn't hit him, and one dude, you know what I mean? One dude couldn't, like Beterbiev couldn't hit Bivol, and Bivol wouldn't hit him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, he was hitting him, but he wasn't. It was like when he did throw his hands, he wasn't getting any of the points that he deserved to hit the guy.
Yeah.
And then, they coming up with this effective aggression and all this. And it's like, okay.
I don't want to see that shit again.
Okay, understandable. You say, I don't want to see that again. I can't blame him one bit if he's saying, I don't want to see that again. It is what it is, man. I mean,
I think they got it right.
You think they got it right? Yeah.
Who you think gonna win?
Well, you know what? I like to see Bivol win the fight. The question of it is,
people thought he won the first.
I thought he won the first one myself. But my question is, what does the judges see? Or do the judges see, do they see him winning? Or is the fight already a setup?
Where are they fighting at? They're fighting.
They're fighting in Riyadh again, bro. They ain't fighting in America. They fighting over there in Saudi Arabia somewhere, bro.
They probably gonna be the same damn result.
So I mean, I just don't. That's the part of boxing I don't like. Is when the judges make decisions for the fighters. These guys put their lives on the line every single day to do this, to make their money. And, the one thing that we should be able to get out of there is fair judging. Now, I'm going to say this. When it comes to judging, the judges, do not have a second chance to look at the rounds, like the first round, the second round. There is no instant replay for the judges. So they have to basically pick who won that round, okay? And then they go right to the next one. So they got 36 minutes to judge a professional fight and to get it right. Okay, so I'm gonna say that on the behalf of the judges at that particular point.
They don't got no.
You know what I mean?
I think some of them do have.
No, they don't watch it, but they don't watch. No, they don't. They see that, but they don't watch any instant replays. Okay. There's no instant replays, so they got to judge you off of what they see in that round only. Period. That's it. Now I'm not defending the judges. Okay, all I'm saying is this is what they go. I'm trying to give you their perspective of what they see. So this is what they got. They got that one time. And it's even harder when you're an amateur fighter because now you only got, 6 minutes to impress the judges, okay? Maybe on the elite level, in the Olympic level, maybe you guys get 3 minutes. But then you only got 9 minutes. You only get 3 rounds. So you got to impress those judges and you got to basically do everything right. So that's the issues. That's some of the issues that's involved in boxing that people don't talk about. We need to talk about that sort of stuff. But I just hope these guys get it right. I like to see Bivol win the fight if the judges get it right. And I hate to say that because they shouldn't be making the decision. These should be making the decision right here. These punches win fights. Mac, go ahead, Mac.
Nonsense.
He said nonsense.
Beterbiev again.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I was just like, I don't know, man.
Beterbiev. I'm a big Beterbiev fan. That's my guy.
It's all good, bro. I mean,
Inshallah.
Huh?
Inshallah.
Didn't him and Usyk in the amateurs go at it?
Right, they did actually.
They did. Who won?
Usyk beat Beterbiev, I believe.
He beat
Usyk beat everybody. I don't know how that dude looked like Sid from Ice Age.
Yeah.
I don't know how. But yeah, Usyk is good. I'm not a fan, but somehow he be winning. That dude, whack too.
He said he whacked too. Wow, dude.
I don't like Usyk.
You don't like him?
Nah.
Wow, dude. I don't know, man. I'm just seeing boxing once again falling off. But I will say this, guys. Follow your local fighters in your area, okay? Here in California, we have several fighters that are fighting. We got one gentleman by the name of Kumar Prescott. He'll be fighting on March 8th at the Stockton Civic Center. And you guys go out there, check him out. Check out Kumar Prescott. The man is off the hook. Young fighter, man. He's undefeated He won his last fight by a knockout, and it was a vicious knockout too. Y'all got to check this young man out, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, he off the hook. There's also Braulio the boxer, who will be fighting also on March 8th at the Thunder Valley Casino right here in California. Y'all need to check out Braulio the boxer. The man is off the hook. You guys check out Braulio. Check out this Coach Joseph Perez. Man, I'm telling you. And Joseph also coaches Steve Too Much Johnson, another undefeated fighter, as well as Braulio. So right there's 3 undefeated fighters from the Northern California area. Okay? Now, Braulio the boxer and Steve Too Much Johnson are both from the Lions Den in Pittsburgh, California, the home of Amari Jones, yo. Okay? Undefeated fighter Amari Jones used to fight on Devin Haney's undercards, and we're looking forward to see Amari get back in the ring on that big time level and doing some more things. Okay, all right. So hey, just want to let y'all know, support your local fighters, no matter what, guys. You know these guys are up and coming fighters, man. Just support them, give them as much as you can, show them the love. All right. You know you see them out there on Instagram or something. Hey man, follow them. Click that page, man. Click it, man. You know? And also, for Boxing Profiles TV, hey, man, subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell icon. I'm trying to tell y'all, you know what? We got people getting ready to come into the gym right now. We got to get back to this training. Mac, you got something to say, brother, before we get off of here?
Click, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, man.
Well, Mac,
tell them for tuning in.
Well, Mac, tell them a little bit about your page, Fightline.
Oh, I ain't.
You ain't ready yet?
No, not. I ain't. It's under construction.
You go under construction. All right, okay. Well, when Mac get it up, hey, y'all got to check it out. He got some things on there that y'all gonna want to see, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. The man got a good plan, yo. I'm telling you, real nice plan. Something new to the game. Okay, something new to the game. You okay?
Right now, I'm just coaching alongside this guy.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
we got something good going on here, and we just doing our thing.
Yeah, that's
here
it. At yeah.
Georgia Duke Sports Center.
Yep.
Coaching these the youth, the young adults, and the adults.
Yeah.
Getting them ready for whatever their goals is.
Yeah, that's
so,
right.
If you want to get your hands, you want to put hands and feet on people, you want to get in shape, just come in.
Come see us.
Come see us.
Yeah, come see us. Come see us. Just come down and see us. You know.
Coach Prince, Coach Mac, Coach Jay, Coach
Jose. Yeah.
Come in and get it in.
Yeah, and our coaches never change. It's always us 4 coaches. We ain't going through a whole bunch of coaches. You know what I'm saying? We're us 4 coaches. We're here all the time. All right, just to let y'all know. All right, guys. You know what? It's Saturday. Y'all enjoy your Saturday.
Yeah, we here on Saturday morning. It's 9:51, and we getting her done.
That's it. That's it. All right. Hey, shout out to Showbiz. Showbiz, man. I love your show, man. And there's one thing I gotta say: Black to Sugar. Showbiz. Yeah, I love his show, man. He's a hilarious guy, man. So
Showbiz going mainstream. He
is. He is.
I seen him doing Chael Sonnen.
Showbiz, man. He all right, man. You know.
With what was that with Dan Raphael?
Yeah. You know who else, man? You know who else that I've been focusing on, and he has a lot of facts. Bernie the boxer. Bernie the boxer, the Bernie the manager, whatever it is. Yeah, Bernie.
That's he in the Buzz camp.
Yeah. I was watching Bernie, man. Hey, man, he got a lot of facts and a lot of stuff that's going on.
Bernie a fool.
Yeah. He enlightens you about a lot of things, and you know, which is pretty cool.
Keep it 100.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game. You got to keep it 100. You know, and he does that. I love it. Another one. I love his show. You know, so. You know, it is what it is, man. You know. All right, guys, we're going to get off of here so we can get back to work. And, you know, I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves watching the boxing and stuff like that. Remember something. Keep punching. Don't get punch drunk. We out. You see that? Hey, I'm looking for the shit.